Young ladies across Newport News Public Schools are realizing their limitless potential, one run at a time. This spring, 5 Newport News elementary schools participated in Girls on the Run, which offers a fun, experience-based curriculum that creatively integrates running to inspire girls to be joyful, healthy, and confident. To make Girls on the Run accessible to more students, Newport News Public Schools paid for every young lady's registration cost, and Adidas gave brand new running shoes to each girl. At Charles, Greenwood, Hydenwood, Katherine Johnson, and Knollwood Meadows Elementary Schools, 3rd through 5th grade students stayed after school twice a week to build social, emotional, and physical life skills through fun lessons, team-building activities, and different types of runs. Educators and community volunteers led engaging and thought-provoking lessons that taught girls how to compromise, respond in difficult situations, encourage their friends, build compassion for others, and harness their star power to visualize and achieve greatness. Through open discussions and activities focused on building trust, girls from different grades quickly bonded, beginning a journey as lifelong friends. Each lesson was reinforced by a fun running activity, such as sprinting to a cone that revealed their emotions, a friendly relay race, or an easy jog around the blacktop. Near the end of the curriculum, students used what they learned to put a community service project into action. The ladies at Charles Elementary read a book about filling others' figurative buckets with kind acts. They then wrote positive messages of encouragement to every teacher and hustled around the school to fill their literal buckets with love. And at Hydenwood, students went plogging, a fun Swedish word that combines running with picking up. The girls spent an afternoon running around their school while scouting for trash, and then retracing their steps while filling trash bags to beautify the grounds around their school. Each week, as their miles increased, so did their confidence, leading to a season-ending race. For dozens of schools and teams across Hampton Roads, Girls on the Run hosted a 5K race upon the picturesque landscape of Virginia Wesleyan University. On a humid Sunday morning, 1,000 young ladies, accompanied by an adult running partner, including parents, family members, and caring educators, towed the starting line to conquer 3.1 miles, a distance that weeks ago sounded impossible to even consider. Harnessing their star power, Girls on the Run made the impossible possible, putting their strength and endurance on display in front of hundreds of cheering supporters. But more importantly, these young ladies proved to themselves what they are capable of. Not just capable of finishing a 5K race, but having the bravery to challenge themselves physically, emotionally, and in full view of their peers to create healthy habits, strong characters, and caring hearts for others. Thanks to Girls on the Run, these young ladies are really going places.
For students in Newport News Public Schools, immersive learning activities make STEM education relevant and engaging. Designing and constructing creative solutions to real-world problems is an exciting way to learn. And luckily, many of these fun engineering projects can be replicated at home for hours of family fun. You've probably heard the common phrase, one man's trash is another man's design challenge, or something like that. Well, save your plastic bottles, cardboard boxes, and other recyclable materials to build any number of engineering creations at home. Your repurposed materials could become a working claw to pick up underwater treasures, a looping roller coaster track for a marble, a structure built to withstand earthquake forces, or a landing craft with a parachute recovery system to safely journey to other planets. You can even build structures based on your favorite stories. Read a book that your children enjoy, and then watch the story come alive by building a creation inspired by the literary tale. The world's greatest shipbuilders are found right in our city at Newport News Shipbuilding. Your family can build your own floating vessels with some aluminum foil and a whole lot of creative engineering. Fill a sink or tub with water, and lay coins or any small weighted objects on your floating craft to see who has designed the mightiest ship. Children love to create, and their feelings of accomplishment when they share their engineered creations is a priceless moment. Embrace these victorious moments at home by building and creating together.
Security Officer Derek Gary uses the sport of basketball as a tool that helps build relationships, teach life skills, and enhance self-confidence. As the security officer at both Hydenwood and Riverside Elementary Schools, Officer Gary wanted to create a fun experience outside of the classroom to help 4th and 5th grade students feel connected to their schools. So, the first ever Newport News Public Schools Co-ed Elementary Basketball League was born. Students who showed an interest in participating and who would benefit socially and personally from a positive team experience were invited to try out. To remain on the team, students had to complete their schoolwork on time and have no discipline referrals. This was a wonderful reminder to the young student athletes that the title student comes before athlete. Coaches and educators witnessed the students taking their commitment to the team seriously by making good decisions in the classroom and growing as positive school citizens. With staff and administrators helping to coach, the teams held after-school practices to work on basketball skills, learn to play within a team system, and develop positive sportsmanship traits. For many of the student players, this was their first experience playing on an organized team, so the educators wanted them all to create positive memories. Hydenwood and Riverside played 2 games against each other, giving both schools a chance to host a game. Both times, the away teams were victorious, with Riverside winning a close game at Hydenwood, and then, 2 days later, Hydenwood winning a hard-fought match. This allowed students to enjoy the thrill of victory and emotionally cope with the sting of defeat. At both games, families and teachers showed up en masse, creating a spirited environment with standing room only. Riverside even formed the Bear Squad to enthusiastically cheer on their classmates. By creating this experience, Officer Derek Gary gave young student athletes the opportunity to develop life skills that extend far beyond the court, as they learn the importance of being connected to a team, a school, and their family through commitment and dedication.